Hi everyone, welcome back to my sewing studio. You know, often when we pick out a beautiful fabric for our next sewing or smocking project, the background might not be a bright white. And if you want to smock and do an insert, which often you want to do with a printed fabric, that insert is a bright white. So today I have a fun little video for you on how you can quickly and easily dye your insert with some tea to take that bright edge off, that bright white edge off of it, and have it better match a fabric that has a cream or just a slightly off-white fabric like this one that I have here. This one is actually an organic cotton, and so that background, right, just has a nice slight creamy color to it rather than that bright white. But first, let me introduce myself. If you don't know me, my name is Lisa. I am the owner and designer behind Pink Hollybush Patterns, a line of sewing patterns for children's garments, most of which include an option for smocking. I also teach a Learn to Smock course. And before we dive in and I show you what you can do with this, this fun little technique, I do want to tell you about a great opportunity I have coming up. If you're watching this video in real time, I will be hosting a free webinar on how to get started smocking your first garment on September 3rd at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So September 3rd, 2025 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope you will join me. It will be recorded if you cannot join me live, but you do need to sign up to receive the recording. Also, if you are watching this later and it is past that, I will be running the webinar again. So sign up below and that way you will be notified when the next one is scheduled. So with that, let's go over to my cutting table and let me show you how you can take that bright white insert and have it better match a cream fabric. So here's my fabric and my pleated strip, and hopefully you can see the background of my fabric is just a little bit of a soft creamy color. It just isn't as stark white as my pleated strip. So I'm going to try giving my pleated strip a little tea bath and see if we can't just get rid of some of that bright whiteness. So this is 1 cup of water in which I've put a tea bag and let it steep for a good half an hour. I used black tea. And in this bowl, I have a 1/4 cup of white vinegar and a cup of plain water. So I've taken my pleated strip, I've thoroughly wet it because I want it to absorb the tea evenly, and we're just gonna soak it in my cup of tea. Now you can let this steep as long as overnight, but I just want to give it a little tint and just get rid of that white. So I'm just going to give it about a minute. So I've gone after that 1 minute and I just rinsed my piece of fabric until the water was running clear and, you know, I wasn't getting any more tea-colored water out of the fabric. And now, as you can see, it really doesn't look like it's changed a whole lot, but let me show you, this is what it was. So I think you can see there definitely is a change in color. So I'm going to now put it in my vinegar, and this is just going to help set it. So here is my finished tea dyed insert. This is the same fabric pulled up. I hope you can see the dramatic difference and also just how much better this looks with my fabric. So I hope that you give this method a try, and if you do, please let me know how it works for you. Thank you for joining me. I hope you'll give this technique a try. And remember, come join me for that webinar if you are interested in learning how to get started smocking your first garment. Happy smocking.